Hello everyone, welcome to today's story. And today we unpack topic here, networking with people with disabilities. And thanks to everyone who watches this, who always listens to these stories, these teachings, and all this information. You're much welcome each and every time. Visit us and visit this place, and you get to learn, to grow, to get inspired, and to understand our lives as people with disabilities. As I mentioned, today's topic is networking, and more specifically, networking with people with disabilities. And I'll share a message to the regular team, the regular guys, and I'll also have a word for people with disabilities in different career areas and in different fields, just to give some tips on how to do good networking. Now, there are different ways, and there are very many conversations that we as human beings always have. Kuna stories si upiga za maybe family, kuna stories si upiga za current affairs, stories za our careers, stories za shule and everything. Amongst all those conversations, one that is always the best conversation to have with fellow human beings ni conversation ya what do you do, and if at all our activities ama what we do can match, how can we work together, how can we work towards improving lives, how can we work towards having a business, or how can we work towards getting more profits for our businesses or anything that we do that's related to growing. So there is where now networking comes in, where as much as we want to know each other, there is the aspect of how can we work together, and how can we merge, or how can I support you, and how can you support. So there are two things that to the regular guests, there are two things that and maybe to everyone, there are two things that count while networking with people with disabilities. Number one thing is your perception towards this person with disabilities should be what he does. The thing that this guy does, his work, his reputation, his work reputation, his ability to perform, his history of work, amefanya aje, ameachieve vitu gani, akona plans gani za job yake, or anything like that. That's what we guys should see, instead of seeing the disability in this person. And by you choosing to kuangalia the work ya jamaa, and maybe how we can work together, inakuweka kwa position ya allowing yourselves to grow as much as you'll work together, and blinding you to seeing the negative side of this guy, the negative being maybe the challenge that he's having, the disability in this case. Number one, choose to see the work first, and with that, things itakuwa poa. Number two, the language that we use. Na language is determined by the number one point. The moment you focus on work, language mtaongelea na mtu ni work, ama vile mtasaidiana in achieving something. But the moment you choose to see his disability, you take your mind to a negative side, where you won't have a valid conversation on anything, and you won't have anything you can share with each other yenye ina concern your partnerships, your growth, and maybe you earning some good profits in your business or supporting each other. And to an example, in my case, there's a time I went to a place and we were talking with this, we were having a conversation with this guy, and at the time I was so much into motivational speaking, so we started conversing, and in between conversations I mentioned, and beside what I do here, I also do motivational speaking. The reason why I share this is because the person is at a position of ama the person anapatanga he is in a church setting, so they always have these youth forums, so sharing to get a link to have a talk maybe someday as the plan or something. It was a work networking conversation where I was requesting or conversing though my next thing ikuwe ku request if mkona events ama we can plan for an event ama you got links elsewhere where we can do this, you can link and I can have the chance to speak. The answer this guy gave me was very hard, and it was equal answer poor. The guy told me, nilimwambia by the way, beside this I do motivational speaking. Nikamwambia ni vizuri kuliko kukaa nyumbani. So at the end of the conversation nikamaliza tu my part of this conversation, nikamwambia if you get links and everything, get in touch, because a person akona contacts and everything, nikamwambia get in touch and everything. But the challenge here is, kirudi kwa point number 1, the guy aliona the disability part, hakuona the work that I can do. Na him seeing the disability part ndio ikafika point ya yeye ana mention, ni vizuri unafanya hivi kuliko kukaa nyumbani. The other option for us, ama the other alternative for us, ikwangi staying at home. Because I'm doing such a thing, and ama niko job fulani, the next thing I'll do si nikilose hii, nitakaa home. Most of us tuko na lines of, ama most of the people wako na lines za job mob. So ukimiss hii unafanya nyingine, ukimiss hii unafanya nyingine. The next thing ikwangi I'll stay at home juu sijafanya kitu fulani na fulani, ama si uko job mahali fulani na fulani. Most of us in fact, beside challenge a disability, in my case maybe ningekuwa na work in some great companies zenye zina involve manual input, zina involve thinking, but I'm kind of limited. And that's why we call the new terms for disability, see disability, I'm calling people are disabled. The new terms ni handicapped, I'm challenged. It's a challenge for me to work there, it's a challenge for me to get employed somewhere, to do something in a require manual input. So some of us love working. Personally, I love to work. I love to spend time working. I love to spend time resting after work, and I love to see time moving as I work. So beside doing whatever I'm doing, the next thing, and this is a message now to the regular guys, the next thing, the alternative, si kukaa home. In fact, ni kugrow kwa position yenye niko, ni grow. If it's an employment, I get promoted. Kama ni a business, I grow the business and all that. So the best thing we can do in conversations, the best conversations you can have za kunetwork with a person with disabilities, see the work that the person has done, see the opportunity that this guy has, and read his mind to see the future of what he's talking about. And with that, itakuwa a good conversation, itakuwa a good networking moment, na ita bring growth to both of you. with that utakuta at the end of the day hata ukumbuki this guy is challenged or something. Utakuta the only thing you see is you working together, and the only thing you'll see ni ile sasa you'll get challenged by the input that this guy is putting, regardless of his condition or her condition. And that's allowed, that's accepted, inaweza happen. So the next thing, kando na sisi kufanya kinye tunafanya, si kukaa home. Similarly to guys, there are guys I know, there are friends I know wenye wanasemanga ati nikiacha job fulani ama gava imetunyima do fulani, so wanataka tufanye crime ama then, so kwa mind ya mtu inakuanga the next thing after me doing this ni crime, which is never the best thing to do. The best thing to do ni kukuwa na alternatives. Hii job ijaingiana, try another one. Job ni mingi, opportunities ni mob pia, so find ways to make your lives better in that line. So a message to people with disabilities, my fellow challenged human beings, as we network with people, as we have conversations with people, let's avoid complaining, let's avoid titling this person, entitling this person to helping you. Don't make this person look like he's responsible for everything that you do, ama that he or she must support you in one way or another. Just do some requests, do some good links, have some good connections. Na improve your language pia, let's improve our how we interact with people. Let's put the work first. Tukirudi kwa ile point ya the regular guys should see the work first, hata sisi pia let's put the work first kwa conversations. Let's not share our challenges so much, let's not share our problems so much, and share your work. Share kenye unafanya, share kenye ushaifanya, kenye umewahi achieve in your line of career or in your work line. Share what you plan to do, if at all the person is fit to be shared, to share the story with. Share pia your future plans kulingana na job, na pia find ways in which you can work together na watu wenye mko in related fields. Now with that tutakuta we all grow, we all learn, we all improve our lives. Now we all work together, since it's a social world and it's a free world. We all find ways of working together, and we all find ways of collaborating. Kuna ile statement ya collaborations beats competition. To everyone now, let's find ways in which we can work together instead of competing with each other. Competition is healthy, but collaboration is much healthier. With everything constant, our minds open, and being up to date and putting our best foot forward to succeed and to grow. Now that's today's story, and next time in some interactions, some networking moments, I believe in our networking moments, especially people with disabilities, and especially to regular guys pia, kila mtu ako na point yake. I believe that next time we'll improve, and I believe this has been helpful, and I know from now henceforth there's something you may learn from this, and there's something you'll practice, and it'll improve our lives. Now we'll grow. With that, see you in the next episode, see you in the next story, and thanks to everyone, and keep subscribing, keep sharing. Let these stories touch every corner of the world, and let's inspire, let's grow, and let's understand water. So see you in the next story, and bye bye.